We were lucky enough to be in Berlin around Christmas time to spend time at the Christmas markets, and we stayed at the Hilton Berlin. So I'm going to show you what the hotel is like and if I'd recommend staying here while you're in Berlin. The lobby is huge, very open plan. There's a restaurant and bar here, lots of lounge spaces, and the location of this hotel is absolutely amazing. It's right outside the Gendarmen market and it's within walking distance of so many attractions like Checkpoint Charlie, the Jewish Memorial, Brandenburg Gate, Museum Island, Potsdamer Platz, and lots of the Christmas markets. It's in a high-end area with shops and restaurants nearby. We stayed in a junior suite with dome view and executive lounge access. The suite had a separate living area space and then a separate bedroom space. There was ample wardrobe space to hang your things, including the hangers, and there was also an iron and a safe. In the living room area was a TV, and here is where they had the tea and coffee making facilities. They replaced the water each day, and they also had a mini fridge. The contents of the mini fridge were not included in the stay and they were chargeable. If you do find this video helpful, make sure you leave me a comment down below. It really does make my day when I see that it's helped someone. Also consider subscribing if you like this kind of content. The room was well lit. There were plenty of nice spaces to relax and lounge. There was a desk in case you had some work to do. You could sit down and do your work there. And there's a nice sofa area opposite the TV. It was a very large and spacious room. However, it was very dated. There was a few marks on some of the furniture. The carpets also looked a little bit worn out. The view makes it all worth it. If you are staying at this hotel, I would definitely recommend going with a dome view room. The dome view rooms overlook the Gendarmen market, and usually if you're going around Christmas time, there's a Christmas market here at the Gendarmen market. But in 2023 and 2024 as well, the market has been relocated while there is some construction going on at the Gendarmen market. Here you can see the wear and tear to the furniture that I mentioned. I think that they should definitely invest in sprucing up the place a little bit. The junior suite did have a separate area for the bedroom, and I quite liked that it had a door, so it gave the space a little bit of separation. And the bedroom area was also a very large room. It had lots of natural light in here again, and it also had a dome view. In this room there was another TV, and we had quite a large full body mirror and also some space to sit down and recline. I thought that the pole in the middle of the room was a little bit random. My husband thinks it's probably required for the structure of the building, but it just kind of obstructed the room a tiny bit. However, as you can see, it was a very spacious room, so we didn't struggle too much. And then there's the bathroom, which is immediately to the left as soon as you walk into the suite. They had all the amenities and they were attached to the wall, and the bath and shower was 2-in-1, so it didn't have a separate shower and bath. The only thing about this bathroom is that there wasn't much counter space for us to put our toiletry bags. We were really happy when we checked in because we had this lovely champagne waiting for us in the room, and we also had delicious chocolate truffles and this very unique dessert that we've never seen before. It was actually chocolate. It was very tasty. How they presented it was very unique, and yeah, we just absolutely loved it. It was such a sweet touch. Next, let's check out the executive lounge, which we did get included with our room. We were there in December, which is a peak time for travel in Berlin, and I have to say that the lounge was packed every single day. There was a small reception desk there, which sometimes had staff at it, and there was also a private room in this lounge that you could sit in if it was empty. It's quite a large lounge. However, during the times where they did the early evening canapes, it would be absolutely rammed, and there were several times where we struggled to find somewhere to sit. However, if you avoid the times with the canapes, then you do find lots of seating areas. The lounge has soft drinks and hot drinks available throughout the day, and they do also leave out some fruit. The lounge serves daily breakfast, afternoon tea, and evening canapes served with some alcoholic drink options. We never did have breakfast or afternoon tea in the lounge, but we did have some of the evening canapes. They served things like salad, soups, fresh bread, cheese and charcuterie selection with some wine, red and white, and some sparkling wine. They also had a selection of spirits for you to make up some drinks that you wanted, and they had nuts and things like that as well. The choice wasn't huge, but it wasn't too bad either. So we did end up having breakfast at the main breakfast restaurant because we had that included as well. So I'll go ahead and show you that. The breakfast hall was really big, plenty of spaces to sit. There was lots of fresh juices, and they even had some sparkling wine and non-alcoholic sparkling wine as well. There were a few different food stations dotted around the restaurant, and they really did have a massive choice when it came to the breakfast. They had lots of different types of cereal, they had croissants and pastries, a huge choice of fresh fruit. They also had hot breakfast items and cold breakfast items like yogurts and cheeses. It was also the most massive range of teas I've ever seen in a hotel breakfast. They also had an egg station where you could choose, how you would like your eggs cooked, and they would make you omelets with whatever you wanted in them, which was nice. The range of hot breakfast items was massive. They had vegetables and also salmon, so you could make yourself smoked salmon. And they had a huge range of breads and baked goods, as well as charcuterie options. The view from the restaurant was also very nice. The breakfast restaurant overlooked the Gendarmen market, so it did have a really, really nice view there. I also liked that they had a few drink stations dotted around the restaurant, so you didn't have to walk too far from your seat if you wanted to top up your drink. And I always love it when hotels have bubbly as an option with your breakfast. It's never too early to have a glass of bubbly when you're on your holidays. The breakfast was wonderful at this hotel. I have no complaints. It is everything that you would expect from a high-end hotel. They also have a basic gym there. It has all the equipment that you would want, and we used it quite a few times while we were away. Right next to the gym, there's also a spa which does have an indoor pool. However, we didn't have any time to visit this while we were in Berlin because we were too busy going to all the Christmas markets and enjoying what Berlin has to offer. Overall, although the hotel could use some improvements, I would definitely recommend staying here as the location is perfect and we really enjoyed the breakfast. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.